Hello students, today's topic is scale and distance. Last year you have already learned about map scale. Scale is the relationship between the map distance and the actual ground distance. Map scale and distance is interrelated. Once we want to calculate the distance between 2 points on a map, we need to know the scale of that map. Then and then only we can calculate the actual distance. Cartography is the practice of creating and studying maps, and the person who does this is known as cartographer. The word cartography is originated from the Latin word charta, which means tablet or leaf of paper, and the Greek word graphein means to write or draw. The Imago Mundi is the oldest world map on a clay tablet in the collection at the American Geographical Society Library. A map has various elements which help us to read and understand them easily. Every map must include 5 basic elements. They are map title, map direction, which include compass rose and knot line, then map scale, grid and key or legend. First element is map title. A title or the name of the mapped location defines what the map is representing, means the subject matter. Next is map direction. It indicates the direction of the land feature. Map direction can be of three types: cardinal directions, intercardinal directions, and secondary intercardinal directions. Generally, cartographer uses compass rose or north line to show the direction of the map. The compass rose indicates north, south, east and west and the intercardinal direction. The north line, it is an arrow marking the direction of north. Now, let's learn about map scale. It indicates the relationship between the distance on the map and the actual distances on the earth. Map scale can be three types. They are verbal scale, representative fraction and linear scale. First is the verbal scale or the statement scale. It is in a form of statement or words. Second is representative fraction or ratio scale. It is in form of ratio. It does not contain any specific unit and they are universally accepted. That's why it is also known as universal scale. Last is linear or graphic scale or graphical scale. It is a graphical representation, or you can say that it consists of lines. Next element is grid. A grid is the square made by four intersecting lines of latitudes and longitudes on the map that help us to locate a place. Latitudes are imaginary horizontal lines and longitudes are imaginary vertical lines. The intersection of latitude and longitude lines are called coordinates, which help us to know the exact location of a place. Then we have the legend and key. It is a list of colors, signs or symbols that are used to represent geographical features on the map and a key to what they mean. Now, how do we measure the distance on a map? Let's find out. Several methods are used to measure the direct and the indirect distances on maps. Distances can be measured between straight lines as well as along the curved lines such as rivers and railway tracks, etc. In order to measure a straight line, that means direct distance, a thread or a sheet of paper or a ruler can be used. To measure a curved line, that means indirect distance, a divider or a string can be used. For the same, a divider can be used by holding its arms 1 cm apart on the map and move it to the next point and then measuring it on the scale. Now, for the string method, a piece of string can be used to follow the shape of the curved line on a map by closely following the bend and curves. The length of the string can be measured on the normal scale. So students, let us revise what we have learned from this session. Cartography is the practice of creating and studying maps. The person who does this known as a cartographer. Every map must include 5 basic elements. They are map title, direction, scale, grid and legend. Map scale indicates the relationship between the distance on the map and the actual distances on the earth. Grid is the square made by 4 intersecting lines of latitudes and longitudes on the map that help us to locate a place. We have learned that distances can be measured between straight lines as well as along the curved lines such as rivers and railway tracks, etc.